Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Mark and Oreo for another amazing recipe. Oreo's all ready and excited to go. If you haven't done so yet, there's a little bell button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel because we bring you amazing recipes every week. Today I'm going to show you how to make a no-bake dessert. It's a chocolate peanut butter lasagna. It's amazing, super easy to make. First you're going to start with 2 1/4 cups of chocolate Teddy Grahams, mutilated in my food processor. So again, 2 1/4 cups, and then you're gonna add a stick of butter melted, unsalted, and then you're gonna mix it all together. So you can see all the mutilated Teddy Grahams all covered in the butter mixture. Now you're gonna put it in a 13 by 9 inch pan, and you're gonna spread it apart because this is gonna be your crust at the bottom. All right, now you're gonna put that in the freezer while we make the next step. The next step we're going to make is peanut butter cream for the top. You're going to start with a cup of powdered sugar, an 8-ounce cube of, I use low-fat cream cheese. I try to cut corners as much as I can on this recipe. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to lock that in place and I'm going to put it on low. All right, now that's nice and blended. Now we're gonna add a 1 1/4 cup of peanut butter. I use Peter Pan creamy peanut butter, my favorite. All right, now I'm gonna lock it back in place and I'm gonna blend this for about another three minutes. All right, so we see our peanut butter in there. We have one more ingredient for this layer, and then I'll scrape the sides down to make sure everything is in there. We have 2 cups of Cool Whip. I usually make my Cool Whip homemade because I'm trying to cut back on my cholesterol. So I'm using 0 sugar Cool Whip, already in the frozen food section. So I'm adding 2 cups of that to the peanut butter mixture. And again, mix it, go back on low and mix it all in there. Right, you can see a peanut butter layer of peanut butter chocolate lasagna is all set. So now I'm gonna take my crust out of the freezer. As you can feel, it's already hardened. So now I'm gonna put the peanut butter layer right on top of the crust. All right, so I'm just gonna softly spread it apart until the whole layer is covered. All right, peanut butter layer is all set from chocolate peanut butter lasagna. It's going to go back in the freezer while we make the next layer. The next layer is our chocolate pudding. So let me wash up my mixer and I'll be right back with you. All right, so my machine's cleaned. Time to make our Jello pudding for our next layer. I use chocolate fudge, sugar-free. Again, there's a lot of sugar in here because it's chocolate, but I'm doing the best I can to make it healthier, less cholesterol, less carbs. So I use the sugar-free pudding, and you want to use, and I use unsweetened vanilla almond milk just to make it healthier. So you want 2 3/4 cups of the almond milk. There's a 1/4 cup. And then you want 2 packages of the pudding. And you notice I changed the attachment to the whisk attachment. Make sure it's locked in place. Lock your machine in place, and then you're gonna mix it for about 5 minutes. All right, see, I let it whip in the mixer for about 5 minutes, but then I put it in the fridge to sit for 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna take a lasagna out of the freezer. See, now it's getting nice and cold. No, it's been in there twice. Now you're gonna layer it with the pudding mix. The puddings are still a little runny, but it is gonna go back in the freezer for a couple minutes before we do the final layer. Carefully spread it. But the peanut butter layer is pretty solid from being in the freezer. Right, I'm gonna put it back in the freezer for about 5 minutes just to let it set some more. And then I'm gonna put the final layer of Cool Whip and then toppings. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right, welcome back. It's been 5 minutes. if you give it a jiggle, you can tell it's like hardened up a little bit, but this part's gonna be really tough because you want to spread this without mixing it because you don't want your Cool Whip to be chocolate. This is about 3 cups of Cool Whip because I used 2 cups from the first container for our peanut butter mix, and then this is the remainder of that container plus another container. As you can see, I'm just trying to spread throughout the thing because then it'll be easy to spread it throughout the whole lasagna. All right, now this is every peanut butter lover's dream, the toppings. I have Reese's Pieces. I have dark Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Thins, chopped up. I have peanut butter chips. I have melted peanut butter drizzles put on top. And then I also have some special dark Hershey syrup too. So have fun. There's no rhyme or reason. You just want to load it up with candy. This is the fun part. And I went with the dark Reese's because dark chocolate is better for you, just to mix it up a little bit. And I went with the thins. You can add more, but with all the yumminess we're adding, this should be plenty. Now I'm just gonna take the spoon and I'm gonna drizzle some peanut butter all over it. I have some extra peanut butter. I'll probably add some more later, but let's see. I don't want to waste some of this peanut butter. I'll add a little bit more. And then I'm just going to add a couple of Reese's to the outside. I'm actually going to put it in the freezer for about another 5 minutes before I cut into it and try it because I don't want it to be totally set. So I'll see you in another 5 minutes. I'm going to try this bad boy. Welcome back. I let it sit in the fridge for about 10 minutes. As you can see, it's a little runny. Probably could have used a little bit more time, but look how amazing that was. And I put a little Reese's on the side to take my pictures. But I'm gonna cut right into it. The crust is amazing. I could feel it when I was cutting through it. I'm gonna get a Reese's Piece on there, or 2. Now I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna chew. That is incredible. There's so much going on in my mouth, I don't know what to do. I hope you liked this video. Oreo was not entertained today at all. I think he's waiting for some real food. But I enjoyed making that. I enjoyed tasting it. That was amazing. I'm probably gonna gain 5 pounds eating it. But like, again, there's ways to cut calories, cut cholesterol, just making those little extra tweaks. Make sure you share the video when it comes out, comment on it, tell all your friends to subscribe to my channel. Till next time, see you later. Say bye, Oreo.